is what's nice about his face is he's actually very soft with his body, yeah? And that's all really nice. Now, obviously at the moment, you know, everything is sweet, everything is easy, he's got super little character and things like that. You know, as you start to work him a little bit, he gets a little bit stronger. I'm sure he's going to test you. You'd expect that. You know, if he's got anything about him, one day you're going to get on and he'll just question you a little bit. You know, the question just could be a little bit gobby, it could be a bit lazy. You know, not saying that he's going to question you one day by coming in and sort of, you know, sticking his head between his knees or anything like that. But
he can.
I'm sure he can. So, all right. So, what you want to think about is first of all, like especially in a situation like this, you've got more use your walls. Yeah, use your track. Yeah, we want big shapes. So we're going to do large, and then any shape you do like big circles. Okay. What some people do, I don't. But if I'm in an arena this size, I don't work just off the track. So it's not big enough. Yeah. So what happens is you try and control them off the track, and the track's going to keep sucking them back in, and then they sort of get wobbly. I just put them on the track, and that gives them a bit of security. It gives you something to ride on. Because what you want to focus on at the moment is that basically he's going to trot and canter around like a teenage drunk. Yeah. All right. So he's going to be wobbly. Now, what we accept is the fact that he's a baby, so he's going to be wobbly. What we don't want to do, and what we can't do, is he doesn't have the knowledge or the understanding for you to control the wobble by putting him between your leg and hand. He doesn't understand what that means. And at the moment, you know, what we've got to do is just teach him that he sort of goes forward between those two legs. So if he's wobbling, if you're on the floor, he goes forward, you can just hold him a little bit on the track. And then as he feels settled, then we come around in a little on a circle. If he falls in a bit, just pull him out slightly. If he falls out
with outside rein, or put him out with inside?
Yeah, just think of it. What I want you to try and do is do it the simplest way possible. Yeah? Because it's very, I mean, you know, you see it a lot with young horses, is the rider will come round and the horse will fall in and they go, it's not listening to my inside leg. And I'll go, well, it has no idea what your inside leg is. Yeah? What you will get is times when you go along, that if he comes round and he is balanced, if you close inside A, you're letting him hand a bit, he will probably move away. You know like you did in the little leg here? The thing is when he's unbalanced, he won't be able to pick up and move on. So if he's unbalanced, balance him up by, say, falls in, just pull him out of it, and then straighten him up again. So always get the balance first, and then once you've got the balance, you can start to play the leg on it. And you find that depending on how quickly he sort of progresses and he matures, you know, you might find in 2 weeks all of a sudden he just listens to that, you know. Because this is what I mean, at this age, you know, the development's going to be a little bit quicker, because what you don't have now that what you would have had this time last year, is this time last year there would have been a lot of growing going on. He's still going to be growing, especially now he's getting some feed into it. But it's not the same as when they're 3. Alright? So, let's control. So, just like you did, just a hand on each side of the neck. That's it. Just the neck over a little bit. So you just take him as round as you have to. Then he starts to sort of feel as though he's sort of almost dropping his forehead to the floor a little. Now, what I want you to do in tempo, I want you forward enough that he's taking you, but I don't want you to push him out of his balance. Okay? So, that means that if you're going along and he starts to back off, you might have to press him on a little faster. If all of a sudden he goes to run forward, come back a little slower. So it's not one tempo. The tempo is going to change slightly. And what you need to be able to just keep him in a balance for him to stay in a consistent rhythm. That's it. Now, keep going a little deeper there. And what I want you to try and do is I want you to get him round enough that what he wants to do, he wants to take the neck a little forward from the willow. Yeah? So you feel that what he does do, he rounds quite easy, but he doesn't stretch so much from the base of the neck. Yeah? So how around you have to go depends on him. You might find that, you know, for 3 strides, you don't have to press him anymore. For the next 10, you have to push him down deeper. What you want to do is just get him to stretch, because we want to just to push him over his back a little bit more. And that means at the moment, he is going to become a little bit behind the vertical until he lets go, so you can then allow him forward. That's it. That's it. Now, how much you let him out with the rein also depends on the balance. Don't be too nice that what you do as soon as he rounds, you just give him a long rein, because he does need the security of your rein as well. That's it. Keep going. That's